In this video, I'll walk you through how to install a Postgre SQL database and also uninstall the same database. I'll walk you through two different ways of how you can install Postgre SQL. One is the installer by EDB. Second is the Postgres app. So let's get started. To do that, first go to the postgresql.org. Once you are in the postgresql.org, click on download and choose your operating system. If you are choosing Windows, you'll only get one option. That is only one option of how you can install PostgreSQL database. That is the installer by EDB. But if you choose Mac, you'll have a few different options. So you have installer by EDB, and then you have Postgres app, you have Homebrew, and there are a few others. But no matter what type of installer you choose, at the end it will install PostgreSQL and then you can use your database. After I install database using EDB, the PostgreSQL database using EDB, I'll also show you how you can install PostgreSQL using the Postgres app. So let's get started. Let's begin with the EDB method. To do that, click on this download the installer. Once you click on that, you will be asked for which version you want to choose. I tried to do this previously with 13.1. I'm getting some error during the installation. I'm not sure why. Maybe because of the macOS Big Sur, or maybe this version is not actually is having some issues. So I will show you what is the error that I got later on. For now, I will choose 12.5. It will prompt you to save the .dmg file. You click OK, it will start downloading the .dmg file. Okay, so the download is completed. Let's click on that. Double click on this. Open and enter your Mac password. So the installer with Mac and with Windows are almost the same. So no matter which operating system you are using, whether Windows or Mac, you should follow the same step. I chose the default location, and if you do want to install pgadmin, stack builder, or command line tool, then you can uncheck them. I would like to have all of them, so I will keep it as it is. I'll choose the default directory and I'll enter a password. Remember this password, you may need it in future. Default port, click next, and your installation has started. I'll quickly show you what we have in Launchpad currently. So you see here, so whatever is installed, the PostgreSQL will show up here. Okay, so the installation is completed. I will uncheck this stack builder. I do not want to install any extra packages from stack builder as of now, so click finish. So your installation is completed. Just go to your Launchpad. You will check all the installed files or apps are available here. So I'll click on the pgadmin. I get this error. I'm not sure why I get this error. So the first time when I click on pgadmin, I get this error, but when I click on pgadmin again, I don't get this error. So if anyone has faced this error and is aware of how to solve this or what is the reason for this, please let me know. But it doesn't really cause any issue because you click pgadmin again, it works fine. Here you see. So when the pgadmin is active, you can see the pgadmin logo, that is of an elephant. Enter the password. If you are not sure of the password, you can click reset password and enter a new password. And so this is your pgadmin. It opens up in your web browser. So if you want to see the database, click on the left hand side servers, and here you can see that totally there are one database, and the database name is Postgres. Postgres is the default database that comes with PostgreSQL database when you install it. If you want to create a new database, you can right click on this, create and enter a database name. I will enter a database name as test. So now you can see the test database is created, and if you click on that, you will see the schema. You can create new schema if you want to. By default, public is a schema that is available in all the databases. Let me show you how we can uninstall pgadmin. So in order to do that, the first thing that I will do is I'll shut down my pgadmin. So shut down, yes. I'll close this browser. So I'll completely close this. Let me minimize this, and what I'm going to do is you can see that PostgreSQL and pgadmin is installed here. So to do the uninstall, I'll go to my Finder, I'll go to my Macintosh HD, I'll go to library, I'll look for Postgre. So I have my Postgre installed here. So it's the 12th version. So if I go inside here, I'll see this uninstall file. So I'll click on that. This will do all the work for us, almost. So this will uninstall PostgreSQL. You can choose whether you want to uninstall the entire database or just uninstall some of its components. I will choose the entire database. So uninstallation has completed, but you can see that data directory has not been deleted and service user account has not been deleted. So let us try to delete it ourselves. So to do that, you go to this PostgreSQL folder and delete it manually. It will ask for your password. So after that, so I have deleted this folder from here. What I also would like to do is check for any other place where PostgreSQL or pgadmin folders are created or files are created. So to do that, I will first go to in here, and then there's nothing here, but I'll go to users, I'll go to my user, and I'll go to library. I'll look for Postgre here. I think there is nothing created here, but then let me go to application support and look for. Okay, so here we have a pgadmin startup log. It's just a log file. I will just delete it just to be on the safer side, and then I will go to the application folder, and on the application folder you will see that a PostgreSQL folder is created. So I'll manually delete it. I will enter my password. So this is deleted, and I think that's all what we need to delete. I'll close this. I'll empty my trash. I'll remove this from the dock. So that's all. So my PostgreSQL is completely uninstalled now, and now let me try to install PostgreSQL again using another method. As you can see in my applications or my launchpad here, all the Postgre and the pgadmin that were installed is now removed. So the next way of installing PostgreSQL in Mac would be using Postgres app. To do that, again, go to your postgresql.org. Once you're there, click on the download, choose Mac, and then go below to the postgres.app. Click on postgres.app, and it will show you that there are three steps that you need to follow to do the installation. One is you download the .dmg file and install. Click on the initialize, and then you need to configure the path. Let us first try to download the .dmg file. So we have Postgre app with PostgreSQL 13. Let us download this. This is the latest version. Save the .dmg file. Okay, so the download is completed. Let us click on that and try to install. Please note that this one only installs PostgreSQL. So if you want to use tool user interface to access your database such as pgadmin, you will need to install it separately. So to install, I'll just drag it to my applications folder. Okay, So the installation is completed now. Let me empty the bin. And then so let me check here, and you can see the PostgreSQL is already installed. I'll click on that. I'll close this. I'll open this, and you can see my PostgreSQL is installed. I will do a initialize. As you can, if you remember, in the step here, it told us 3 steps. We finished the first step. The second step is to click on the initialize. When I click on the initialize, you see this, and it's now telling that the database is running, and you can see that there are 3 databases already created: Postgres, template1, and Taufik. Taufik is the username of my PC here. Postgres and template is going to be common across all the systems. Whoever is installing it using Postgres app will find this. So Postgres SQL database is installed. Now let us do some configuration of the path. To do this, this one is not mandatory, this is optional, but if you want to use your command line tool to access PostgreSQL, then you would need to set up your path. To do this, go to your terminal. After copying that 2 commands, then paste it in your terminal. Click enter. It will ask for your MAC password. Enter your MAC password, and that's all. So if after this, if you try to write psql, it should work, but then you need to do a restart of this terminal. So let me close, and then let me come back to the terminal, and now let me write psql. And as you can see, it's connected, and it's connected to the Taufik database. If you want to connect to different database, you can do that as well. So let me close this. I'm not going to use this terminal. If you'd like me to make another video on how to use PostgreSQL using terminal command line tools, then please comment below so I can make a separate video on that. For now, I will try to install pgadmin. So I just search for pgadmin. I go to the pgadmin.org. I click on the download here, and I choose macOS. I choose the latest version, and I click on the pgadmin.dmg file, which is the installer. So the pgadmin is getting downloaded. Okay, so pgadmin is downloaded. Let me click on that. I agree. Okay, so pgadmin is installed. Let me double click on that. As you can see, finally, I think it almost took more than 10 minutes for the pgadmin to finally respond. And now I click OK, and now the pgadmin is getting set up. So it's finally open. I'm not sure why I get this delay when setting up pgadmin for the first time, but that's how it is. And if there are others also facing the same issue, please leave a comment below. If you know how to fix it, also please leave a comment below. So this is how we have now installed PostgreSQL using EDB as well as using the Postgres app, and also we installed pgadmin. And let me now try to show you how to uninstall PostgreSQL app. So to do that, if you go to their website, along with installation, they will also have mentioned you about how you can uninstall it. So go to documentation, go to install and uninstalling, and in uninstalling you have these 4 methods that you need to follow. The first step is, let's close this pgadmin, but before that, let me shut down the pgadmin server. Yes, let me close the pgadmin page. Let me close this as well, and then let me go to Postgres SQL. Let me stop the server. Let me close it. Let me go here. Let me do a quit. So I have quit PostgreSQL. I have closed pgadmin. Now I need to delete the data folder. To do that, let's go to where it was installed. Let me go to I'll eject Postgres and pgadmin. So I'll go to Macintosh HD. I'll go to library. I'll go to Postgres. So it's not here, but let me go here. So it's not here. Okay, so where you need to go is go to your Macintosh and go to your users, go to the username, and then go to library here, And in library, just search if you have anything with pgadmin or postgres. Okay, there is nothing here. Then go to application support. Under application support, this is where you will have it. So you have your pgadmin and your postgres. I'll select both and I'll delete both. So I've deleted both, and that's it. Let's go to applications to see if I have anything here. So I have postgres here. This one, let me come back. So as per these steps, the step number 2 is completed. Let me execute the step number 3. This is a command. Just copy it, go to your terminal and paste it and click enter. So if you don't get, if it just moves to the next line, that means it is successful. Then copy the next command. This is to delete your path that you created. Again, just copy and paste it, enter your MAC password, and that's it. So your step number 3 and 4 is successful. Let me go back to my application folder, and then let's search. So I have my Postgres here. I think it's already uninstalled, but still I'll move it to the trash just to be double sure. I'll empty my trash, and that's all. So I think, yeah, that's all. So we can remove this from my dock, and so that's all. This is how you uninstall Postgres app on your Mac. So thank you everyone. You have now seen how we installed Postgres and uninstall it. I hope this was useful. If you have any questions or any issues that you are facing, please leave a comment below. I'll try to answer it as much as possible.